Awesome, a big welcome to day 28 of the Amazon 10K challenge, where we take a Amazon product together from not knowing what we're going to sell all the way up to $10,000 a month, 100% transparently, so you can copy along step by step at home and achieve the same results for yourself. Once again, this is day 27. So if you haven't seen, this is day 28, excuse me. If you haven't seen the first 27 days, go back and watch them because there's a ton of helpful content in there. You can see all the way phase 1 to 4 we have completed. So we've got a product. We've improved our product to make it better than our competition. We've found a trusted supplier who has promptly delivered our product that we've asked for. We've created an optimized listing for our scratch maps. We're selling those scratchable maps. When you travel to a country, you can scratch that map and a bright color comes underneath. We've created a really optimized listing for that that's SEO optimized and also aesthetically optimized with nice photos, nice title. And we're finally up to launching the product, and today is another amazing day because we finally have our seller feedbacks in. We actually got 2 seller feedbacks today, which is amazing because now we have access to both coupons and promotions, so we can really start getting this tail end, or the body and the tail end. I say we're got about 90% of our launch to go. We're only about 10% in. And now we have access to these discounts. I'm going to show you how to create those discounts and what we're going to do with them in order to really push the next 90% of this launch, get our snowball rolling, and really climb those SEO ranks and get our product web to spread. Now, if you don't know what those 2 terms are, it means you haven't watched day 26, which has been my favorite day so far. So if you're not going to go back and watch them all, at least go back and watch day 26 so today makes sense for you. Coming across to our investment sheet, everything is still the same here. We'll update this in about 2 or 3 days with some more expenses, but most of our expenses are over in the creating of the listing and the product, and obviously shipping the product and buying the product. We will be spending the rest of this $300 on ads mostly and promotions across different platforms, which we'll be working through together. I wanted to go through this today. We have a couple of improvements in our SEO ranks, and I'll do that as soon as the video starts. Before I start this video, if you're not yet a part of our FBA Facebook group, it's a private community. We're 1,145 members already, and we are growing fast. We're all helping each other out. I just came in to answer a few questions before I recorded this video, and I see people such as Marius, I hope I'm explaining that, pronouncing that right, doing Photoshop jobs and helping someone else identify or answer their question without anyone really even rewarding him. Everybody is in here helping each other out. I want to give a shout out to John Saley, who has got his first sale on Amazon after going through the Amazon FBA Masterclass. You've had some really kind words for us, and you've seemed to have really taken action, and of course got rewarded for that with your first sale. So I'm sure there are many sales to come, but congratulations to you. And then Gabriel Jarrison as well, who is running out of stock, which means his supplier is slow and he can't actually order stock in time to keep up with the demand and his sales for his item. He put his item price, he's selling in France, and he put his item price from 19 euros to 29 euros, and he says he's selling even more units per day at that price point. So like he says, remember to test your price. If you put your price up, you may get more, or you may get the same amount of sales, which means you're making more and more profit. So congratulations to Gabriel and John. So you guys have done really well, and you're both members of the FBA Masterclass. If you're not part of the FBA Masterclass, definitely check it out. It's an amazing resource. I've gone through at least 5 different Amazon courses, and they really didn't deliver to people what I thought needed to be delivered to people in terms of Amazon knowledge. None of them were giving the real like secrets across, the real formulas to have a successful product. None of those courses that I took had that in it. I took over 5, and I spent over $3,000 on a couple of those courses, and they just weren't up to standard. So we created our own Amazon Masterclass, and it's 12 hours of everything that Evan and I have learned in launching over 20 products together successfully on Amazon and creating our $1 million brands. This is all the knowledge that we have put into this course, so you can sit down, absorb it, and have the same confidence and conviction in your product launch as I do and as Evan does. So click the link in the description to save $200 on this course, and I'll be waiting with Evan on the inside to help you out. So in today's video, we're going to go through our climb in the SEO ranks. We're going to go through coupons and promotions, which are critical in launching your snowball down this hill and gaining more and more momentum and more organic sales and expanding our product web throughout Amazon. So let's jump straight in.
Don't miss out on this. We are giving away an Amazon product idea that I personally found that will make you over $5,000 every month, $1,000 of PayPal cash to buy your stock, and a fast-track Amazon FBA coaching session to ensure that you launch your product perfectly. To win, all you need to do is subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment below why you want to start an Amazon FBA business. Enter now, then let's jump into this video.
Awesome, so I'm going to walk you through the updates in our sales and our SEO ranks. Before I do, if you could give me a like or a thumbs up for this video by hitting that thumbs up below, that's really beneficial for me and I super appreciate it. As you can see right now, I'm actually still in Melbourne, Australia. Today's my last day here. I fly out to the Philippines in Manila tomorrow morning about 11 a.m. and I will be taking you up there with me to record day 29 onwards. Which will be fun. I will not miss my flight this time like I did to Mexico. So this is the last time I'll be recording in this house. So that's the last time you'll see this setup behind me. But jumping into the actual content of this video, you can see we now have 19 sales. So I can come across to Seller Central. This is the account I've created for us together to sell this map. We have over $450 of revenue, which is pretty cool. It's not a small amount of money. We've moved $453 of maps already, and we're not even getting started. Well, we have got started, but we're not even 10% through our launch. 19 product sales total. So I put that over here in our total sales, and I checked our SEO ranks again. We're at 35,000 bestseller rank, and you can see, I should probably just type in our brand name to pull up our map over here. We go down to our Keeper app, Keepa. It's a Chrome extension. It looks like this up here. You can see we're following a little pattern: sales, no sales overnight, sales, no sales overnight, sales, no sales overnight. So it's a wavy pattern. We went down to 26,000 bestseller rank, and now we're back up to about 35,724, which is the same as when I recorded this SEO rankings. But we are now on page 6 for Scratch Map, up 2 pages from page 8, and we're on page 4 for Scratch Off Map of the World. These are our keywords up here if you haven't been following that past videos. This Scratch Off Map of the World is the keyword. It's our #1 keyword we're trying to rank for. We're down to page 4, which is pretty cool. We're gunning for that first page, and we still have that first page down the bottom. So this is 4th page middle, 6th page middle, 1st page bottom. That's what those letters stand for. We're on the bottom of the first page for large Scratch Off Map. And if you wanted to double check that, you can just type in these keywords on Amazon and look for our brightly colored beautiful map, and you can see that we're coming up on those pages, which is cool because I'm really impressed at this 4th page from only 19 sales. That's really showing us that our ads are working well in defining what our product is, and we've also set up our listing and optimized our listing really well. So Amazon have indexed that, and we are coming up for these keywords, which is awesome. Pretty soon, hopefully down at this 15 or maybe down at 20, it'll be first page, first page, first page. And once again, like I said in day 26, that's going to be really cool and it's going to get us a lot of sales. But what's going to get us even more sales is the product web, not the SEO listings, but the web of the product. And again, check out that lecture if you haven't already. It's what no one else is teaching, and it's what you really need to know. So let's go ahead and jump over to our Seller Central account. Actually, before we do, I think we got another review just to update you here. So we're on 3 customer reviews. This is another verified purchase, which is great. And our golden email, which is in the Masterclass, if you want to know what that is starting to pay off with these reviews. We're starting to get indexed more, so customers who have also viewed are coming up here. And jumping across, we can come down to the bottom left, customer feedback here, which is the account for us, the feedback for us as an account or as a seller. It's different to product feedback, and it's very crucial you understand the difference. These feedbacks here, people are rating us as a seller. They're not rating our individual products, but they're rating the overall seller account, which these are really important for Amazon to know that we're a trustworthy, reliable seller, and you want to have this rating at least 4.7 or above in order to get better SEO results and better treatment by Amazon. So we're at 5 stars. We can click on this. We can see that we have 2 seller feedback's coming in today on the 7th. It's actually the 8th. Oh, this is the US dates and I'm in Australia. So this is today in the USA. We got 2 5 stars, item as described, arrived on time, which is awesome. That gives us access to 2 things. The first one is coupons. So we can now discount our products on the Amazon site. And the other one is promotions, which means we can now discount our products off the Amazon site or on these sites right here, these 6 snowball sales funnels. We can now start having discounts like this, 33% off if you buy through the link on Instagram, which is going to get us a ton more sales because we're going to have higher conversion rate on that. So that's really, really exciting. And again, we'll be going through these next 4 snowball sales funnels over the next week as we get our snowball rolling down the hill, one platform at a time. We'll be going back over Instagram. I've organized a shout out for that, but more on that in the upcoming video. So make sure you have subscribed and turned on your notifications in order to see those. What we're going to do first is we're going to do coupons. Now these are new, these coupons. They actually used to exist in a different sort of way, but Amazon have really made them more of a main part of the advertising tab. And to show you what they look like, we're actually going to be exploring this together because I haven't created a on-site coupon for my products yet, for any of my products yet. But if we type in scratch map, which is one of the main words, you can see these are bestseller orange tags. But what there also are is down here, save $2 with coupon. And it comes up in a cool orange tag and it catches people's eyes, and also people love to save money. They love to clip coupons. So they will click on this and then you can see $2 extra saving coupon applied at checkout. So once you go to checkout, it's going to give you an extra $2. So you get it for $13.99, which again is mostly a psychological thing. People do love to save money as well. They like to have discounts. They like to think it's a limited time. So I think this is going to be really beneficial for our product. And I have created one today just to test it out. But we're going to be creating one together in order to show you how to create one. And we're going to be testing out the results together on this product. So there's actually a window that will come up with a video that explains the coupon. So definitely watch that if it's your first time. I have bypassed that page. And you can see it's set up in 4 steps. We're going to add our product. We're going to add our discount. We're going to schedule and target the discount. And we're going to review and submit it. So let's search for our product. Now, we can search by ASIN. To get the ASIN at any time, come over to your inventory tab. And it's always going to be under your title down there. That's your ASIN. And that's the code for your product that Amazon uses. You can see our stock over here while we're over there. 481 left, which is kind of cool. Starting to get lower and lower. We're going to search our ASIN, and then we're going to add this to coupon. Now you can add multiple items to the same coupon, but right now we only have 1 item and we only want to promote 1 item. So continue to next step. Now there's 2 ways you can do it. You can do it a money off coupon, which is $2 off like that the Swamp Map had it, or you can do a percentage off, so 20%, 30%, 40%. I am going to do money off because I think it looks better, and most coupons are done that way in the physical world, like Walmart and things. So I think people can relate to that more. So let's just go with a $5 off coupon. Let's go back to money off, $5 off. Limit to 1 per customer. I definitely would. Otherwise, you're going to have people buying more, which isn't going to be. It's going to be good for your snowball in terms of sales volume. But it's not going to be great in terms of your product web because you're going to get less people buying it, which means you're going to spread less far on Amazon under the customers also bought and customers also viewed sections. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, check out day 26 again. So continue to the next step. Oh, sorry, budget. So this is how much we're budgeting for the entire coupon. So you can see we've got $5 discount per sale. So if we have $1,000 budget, it means it's going to be 200 sales. My math is a little off. 200 sales at $5 each will be $1,000. So it depends how many units you want to move. And what I should explain here, it's crossed my mind a couple of times. But if we go back to our snowball, what's really important to know is, because I gave it $5 off coupon as well, not a $1 off or a $2 off like the other person. in order to climb these bestseller ranks, and we're down at 35,000 at the moment, but we really want to get down to that 5,000 mark and get to that $10,000 a month, we need to not worry about profitability out of the gate. Even if these first 500 maps I sold at break even, and then our product, thanks to its sales velocity, was ranked down in the top 1,000 products, we got our new stock in, and then I started making $10 a sale, we'd move that second lot of stock so quickly. So you got to think of the first order, or even the first couple of hundred units in your order, as if you can break even and get your listing boosted, you get nice feedback on your listing. So like we have, this is not ours, but like this person has 8 customer reviews because I've had people buy it. If you can get a really well optimized listing with your first set of stock, as well as get it out there into the market and have other people promoting it, you're doing really, really well. So you don't worry about individual sales and individual profit. The profit will come in the long term. We're setting up this business for the next 10 years to pay us $10,000 a month. So we can't worry about that first month, or we can't worry about that first sale being exactly profitable. And the same goes for our advertising. So if I jump over here to our campaign manager, you can see that I have spent $39 in order to make $47. And after fees, it's not going to be profitable. I've sold 2 maps for that. And it's at an 82% ACOS, which is pretty high. Again, this hasn't updated fully because this takes 48 hours. So we probably sold another map or maybe 2 there. But I'm not worried because I want the momentum, and I want Amazon to be able to index our products. So the overall mindset that you need to take away for your product is, don't try and make every single sale have a nice profit margin. Try and make, after the first 200 sales where you break even or lose a little bit of money or make a little bit of money, try and make after the first 200 or 300 sales, make those start to make you a lot of money. And they will make you a lot of money because you've worked on your listing for a very, very long time. So that's the idea of a launch. It doesn't have to be profitable day 1, but in day 30, it's going to be very, very profitable for you. And I'll show you that in this series. It's cool. So we're now on to schedule and target. Now this is very interesting. First of all, people want to know what the coupon title is. This, I'd like to put something like scratch off map of the world. 1, because it's good for SEO, because it's got our keywords in there again. And 2, the longer it is, people will obviously add a little bit more value to it. So just put in whatever your item is there in an SEO rich little sentence. And then target customers is optional, but you can have just Prime members, just students, or just mums. This feature is temporarily unavailable, but there's a couple other options that may be beneficial to you if they're available to you. I'm going to go all customers for now, because anyone who sees it, I'm fine with them clipping the coupon. And then coupon duration. So this is pretty important, because I'm not sure if you can turn this off or not, because it's going to go into the Amazon catalog. So I wouldn't do it for too long, but I wouldn't do it for too short either. So let's try and do, again, I've already got one set up, so I'm not actually going to submit this, but let's try and do 2 weeks with it. Continue to the next step where you review and submit it, and then you'd submit your coupon here. Here's a preview of it. Now I'm going to go back because I already have one prepared earlier, and it is currently under review. I've submitted it. It's currently under review, I'm pretty sure, by Amazon, so waiting to hear back from them. I think they have to approve it, and then we can get it to display on our listing. I'll keep you updated with all my findings on that, but basically that's how you can create a coupon, and that'll increase our conversion by a lot on our Amazon listing. Cool. So the second way we want to promote our product, that's promoting our product on Amazon. So this person has to be on Amazon in order to see that coupon. We also want to promote our coupons off of Amazon, and that's done under promotions. So come down and click promotions to get started here, and I'm going to click on percentage off, because we want someone to get a certain percentage off their product, which is going to be our scratch map. At least one quantity. So click the drop down, you can see for every quantity of items purchased, or at least this quantity, you want at least this quantity, excuse me, at least this quantity, and then 1 purchased items. I've got the scratch map here. If you don't have it available yet, come over to create new product selection. You can type in the ASIN of it into here, and then just describe it, whatever you want to describe it as. I put scratch map, and then submit that, and that'll pop up over here, scratch map, boom, boom. buyer gets percentage off. So you can no longer do exact dollar amount off. Amazon have stopped that. You can only do percentage off now. And remember something really important here, because I'm about to do quite a steep discount. We're not trying to be profitable on every single sale. We're trying to generate sales and generate momentum for our product. So I'm going to put in 80% off here, which would bring our price down a lot. That might be a little bit shocking to you, but once again, if we can sell 100 units at 80% off, our rank will skyrocket. And I'll show you how that works as I do it live. So applies to purchased items. We don't need advanced options. When does the coupon start and expire? So start it straight away. I'm going to make it expire well in the future, because we're not going to use this as the expiry date. And I'll show you why. We're going to create a limited amount of coupons instead of date. Internal description, so scratch map, coupon 2. I've already set one up prior so I can show you what it looks like. And then I just put that in here as well. Okay, so you need to pay very, very close attention here, because there is a lot of horror stories out there of people creating coupons for their product and then submitting that product and having one person wipe out all of their stock for whatever percent off you give. So I've had friends who have something like 90% off coupons, and they put that out there, and all of a sudden they lose thousands of dollars worth of stock at a loss because they don't do this next part right. So big word of warning, don't just listen to me. Go do your own research and make sure you set up this coupon 100% correctly. Otherwise, risk losing all your stock, and Amazon will not do anything about it because you set this coupon up in a you organized this coupon to be available, and someone bought it using this coupon. So there's nothing you can do about it if this happens. So make sure you're 100% certain of what you're doing here. To give you a resource, AMZ Tracker, and then they have a great blog post on it to help you out. Coupons, your guide to setting up your promo codes. So you can see here, very important, follow directions exactly. Dollar coupons, protect your inventory, it's called, because people do steal your inventory or buy your inventory for a very, very cheap price if you don't follow these steps here. So come across to this blog post. Don't just use this video that I'm teaching you here, or the one in the masterclass as hard and fast rules, because rules change. Things change on Amazon, and you want to make sure you're 100% up to date. So make sure you Google it, make sure you read this blog post on the screen. And I really don't want you losing all your stock after you've worked hard to get it there. So please, please, please double check what you're doing. I'm going to go single use because we want someone to only use it once. I'm going to go 1 redemption per customer, and then unrestricted. That's what I'm doing. Double check it for yourself. Customized messaging. This is really important. Make sure this box here is unticked or unchecked. If this box is checked, it means it's going to display this coupon code on your listing, which means everyone can use it. You don't want that because people will take advantage of it. One more thing I want to tell you there. What was it? It was unrestricted, exclusive, group. 1 redemption per customer. So inside our map, so I'm going to manage inventory. There is also a place as a safety backup plan, if I click edit, to put maximum order quantity. I think it's in offer. No, it would be in vital info, compliance, more detail. It's definitely not in there. Maximum order quantity down here. So we can put in, for example, 2. So therefore, even if we set our coupon up wrong, no one is going to be able to buy more than 2. So I might put that in because anyone who wants to buy more than 2, it's going to be very, very small amount of people. So I'm going to set that up just in case our coupons are wrong. And again, check out your coupons for yourself. Going back down, we're going to review this. And then 80% off, cool. It's going to give you a warning because it's more than 70% off. We want 70% off. You can see all the things here. Double check they're right. Click the submit button. And then you can see view or modify promotions. You can also click manage your promotions here. And no promotions are live yet because it takes 4 hours for them to become live. 4 hours, remember that. I've had a lot of questions and I've done it myself, my mistake. I'm like, my coupon codes aren't working. It takes 4 hours before they are live, so you have to wait 4 hours. We can though come into pending. And you can see we have scratch map coupon 1, which is 50% off. I created that earlier. and then scratch map coupon 2, which is now 80% off. You can see they were created an hour apart. Oh, sorry, no, that's just the start date. Okay, but it doesn't matter. What we need to do is we need to, for example, I've done this one prior. We click on the coupon, and what we need to do is add claim codes, because what happens now is, in order to use this coupon or this promotion this promotion that we just set up, we now need to have individual use coupons, so that we don't give away one master code and then they can use that over and over. So we want to create claim codes, it's called, to have individual, like this one right here. I've got 100 individual claim codes, so we can give one to each person. So all you have to do is type in here group name. I typed in scratch map 100 codes and then 1, because it's the first time I set this up. I might come back and have another 100 codes. Quantity, I did 100 because I want 100 of them. And then create. It'll pen for about 15 minutes, which is why I set this up earlier. And then you can click download. Now when you download that, it's going to download a note file. We can open that up. You can see I've downloaded that before. It's a zip file. You can unzip it, but here it is anyway. And this is full of 100 individual claim codes. If you enter any of these claim codes into the checkout, you are going to get 50% or 80% off the map. And what we're going to do is we're going to be dispersing these individual codes so people can't take advantage of our coupon code and buy all of our stock. We're going to be dispersing these all over our 6 sales funnels, and any other sales funnels that you have. I'll be mentioning that once we go through these 6, that there are more than 6, and these are just the 6 I'm showing you in this series. And once we get these coupon codes out there, we're going to have people from all over the internet, thousands of people a day, maybe not thousands at the start because we only have 500 in stock, but we'll start a little bit slow. We have hundreds of people a day coming back from outside websites to buy our map at a discount, and then start getting that momentum on our snowball, getting that sales momentum on our listing, and start having this start spreading its product web and creating a lot of channels on the Amazon website back to our listing. So I hope that's been helpful. What I wanted to mention to you before you go is where is our again, this guide has been really, really helpful and will save you a lot of money and potential headaches with your listing, because you really don't want to lose all your stock, and I would hate to hear someone post that in the Facebook group, so please don't do that. What I wanted to show you is Module 7, Marathon Marketing, inside the Masterclass, because in this we've got a lot of strategies, and we won't be going through this in the series because it's marathon marketing, so we are talking about our launch marketing and getting a really high ranked position. But then marathon marketing is the ongoing marketing in order to keep that position climbing and maintaining its spot even after our launch is over and even after all those coupon codes are gone. So one of these lectures I wanted to show you, because a lot of people ask what extra content is actually inside the Masterclass. One of these is setting up an ad. So an ad like we have, which had a lot of ACOS. There it is. We had 82% ACOS, which means we were spending $40 and making $48. I show you how to set up long-term sniper ads, I call them. So these are the heavy blaster ads where we want to spend more than we're making. These are sniper ads, and I'm always really bad with my tabs, but there we go. That are making money at a 7% ACOS, which means we are spending $1,000 on our ads, and we're making $14,000 in sales. It's a little bit slower moving, so we can't spend $1,000 a day, for example, but we can be spending $1,000 a month and bringing in $14,000 of sales every single month, just because we have these sniper ads and this strategy set up in order to pinpoint rare key terms. And I'll show you how to find those key terms as well. So that's just one of the extra lectures you get inside this masterclass. So click the link below to save $200 and get instant access to all 12 hours and our private resource vault. I've had a lot of people joining up recently, and I'm really excited for them to start taking action and seeing the results that our past members are getting in this class. If you've enjoyed this video, please once again give me a thumbs up. Tomorrow we're going to be dispersing all these coupon codes across the internet, across Instagram, and across a couple of other softwares which I haven't announced to you yet. and I'll be doing that from my hotel room in Manila. So I'll see you then.